During the pandemic, many people realized a great way to put more money in our pockets was through the internet. But not everyone is familiar with ways to cash in on the sometimes confusing online world. That's where our next guest comes in. Tommy Rodriguez pioneered something called Amazon Automation and joins us now to share more about this business model. Good morning to you.
Good morning from Florida. I'm glad to be here.
Well, we appreciate taking out some time this morning from Florida, connecting to us in Las Vegas to give us some advice, because I want to know, what exactly is Amazon Automation and how did you come up with this?
So I've been an entrepreneur for around 9 years now, and I initially got started with Amazon, what we call drop shipping, back in 2014. I did it for a little over a year, learned all the in and outs on my own. And because of all that trial and error, it really took me a little over a year to really familiarize myself with what dropshipping was, how it worked on Amazon, and just all the in and outs. Late 2015, I hired a team and people to help me with my own stores, as I realized that it was becoming a little too full on my plate to be able to fulfill 50, 100 orders a day, customer service, handling all the returns and just all the claims and everything like that. So I hired a team to help me with my store, right? And then for maybe a couple months later, in 2015, I started coaching people on teaching them how to drop ship. Now, the problem with that was a lot of people didn't have time to learn it. They didn't want to do it. And even though many people made money, there was a lot of people who just took my course and didn't really do anything with it. So speed up to 2017, mid 17, I thought, well, real estate, when you own a multifamily, right? People hire property management to handle the repairs, handle the legwork, collect the rent. And if they could basically outsource stuff so they can, focus on other businesses or other incomes or whatever it is that they want, why can't I do that for other people on behalf of their storefront, just like I'm doing on my own stores on Amazon? So that's initially where the idea of Amazon Automation came into play. Of course, after that, it basically took the systems and the ideas and putting stuff together to make it more streamlined for people who want an Amazon Automation storefront, should I say.
So talking about this store, how does one qualify for that then?
So we have 3 different packages. Of course, people with Amazon, with our services, we have a low entry $10,000 package, 25 or 35,000. And outside of that, people still need capital, 20,000 on a credit card to fulfill the orders on Amazon, as Amazon pays you every 2 weeks. We want to make sure that people have the expected capital so that we can run their store properly, that we don't oversell on their store and they don't have the funds to actually fulfill those orders when we buy it from other retailers once it's initially sold on their storefront. So a lot of people are familiarized with the terminology where you just buy products at a low cost in bulk from China, Alibaba, and then you sell it at a high price. Drop shipping is essentially us finding products on Amazon, whether it's seasonal products, hot selling items, and we could sell it at a high cost. And when someone goes and buys it on your Amazon storefront, we go back and buy it directly from a supplier and ship it directly to the customer, so you don't have any overhead.
So we have about a minute left, but I want to touch base on the question I know what many people will probably have. What type of results can really they expect then?
So just obviously like any business or service that, obviously nothing's really truly ever guaranteed, right? That's just like my little disclaimer, but nobody loses money with my service, because at the end of the day, we know what we're doing. We've been doing Amazon dropshipping for 7 years. We do have clients making anywhere between $1,000 a month, $2,000 net profit, $5,000. Some clients even making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 net profit per month with my services. They all have bookkeepers and CPAs to be able to back up the numbers that they get on their spreadsheets on me and my team. But it does take time. It is a long-term thing, a 12 to 18-month investment, give or take. Many clients have made it back in less than a year. But we want to make sure that the clientele that come in here for us to work with them, we want to make sure that they have a long-term mindset and not just I'm trying to get rich quick overnight and buy a new Lamborghini tomorrow.
Especially here in Vegas, I'm like, I can see that thought going through a little bit, like, ooh, I can go spend some more money at the casino. But really quickly, if people want to invest or really to learn more about this business model, where can they go to learn more about it?
So there's 2 different ways to contact me. My Instagram handle is Trod, Trod, not to be confused with Trod. some people confuse it with Trod, but it's T-Rod. I have my website over there, or people can just go directly to my website at www.tommyrodriguez.com. Watch video. They can watch testimonials with me and my clients, sitting down, talking about their experience with my service. They can book a call to talk to with my team that will be able to explain it more, send them out the legal contract, and make sure that we're a good fit for each other. Because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that if we're doing long-term business together, we're a good fit for each other.
And it's a great website. I was on it earlier, just kind of checking out the scene to see what information is there. Provide some great resources with it. So we appreciate your time this morning, and thank you for giving us more information about this.
I appreciate your time too. Thank you.
All right. If you'd like to learn more about this concept, all you have to do is just visit the website that is right there on your screen. And don't forget, if you connect with him on Instagram, it's at TRod on Instagram.